Welcome back to a new Teams in 20 session. Today, we're going to focus on our very dear app that is making all these sessions possible. So that's Teams. And we're going to go back to basics a little bit. So we're going to reminisce the days we were brand new users of Microsoft Teams and also refresh our memory about some of the core and great features of Teams as well. So this is going to be a real quick fire session to help you with the first navigation of Teams. And again, remember some of the functionalities that we forget about once we start using the advanced ones. And obviously, we will have sessions about more advanced features on our YouTube channel coming soon as well. Just a very quick intro. Really happy to be back to my dear project with Joe and with Annabelle. My name is Daria. I'm a Modern Work CSA Cloud Solution Architect based in London. Mostly my job is helping everyone adopt and obviously feel this great working relationship with M365 Enterprise apps and M365 Copilot as well, which is the start of the show in the Microsoft universe and not only. But for today, we will be covering quite a few features in Teams. I'll be spending most of the time in my live demo. Actually, you will not really be seeing any sorts of slides today's. However, I have added a slide for each feature that I've added on the screen right now. So you will be able to go back and look at the screenshots, look at the experience and how to access different parts in Teams as well. Obviously, check them out in your free time if you ever need a guidance on that. But with this being said, I will stop sharing my slides. Hopefully you can see my screen. So I am using my Teams web app in my portal. Everything that you see on the screen is fictitious. So my name for today is going to be MOD Administrator. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. So again, all the data that you see is fictitious in this tenant. So let's start with a few things, right? First of all, this would be a long list on your teams, on your personal teams, with many chats that you have, with many groups as well. Some of them are pinned, some of them are not. The first thing, obviously, when we're trying to collaborate with someone and we want a simple direct group chat is simply by creating it in this window on the left-hand side by clicking the new chat, adding the names of the people that we would like to work with. I would like Adele to join, I would like Megan to join, and I would like Alex to be in my team. And I will just press enter. And this has created my chat with, oh, it's also added Addie by default. Let's remove because it's not necessary. I've clicked the wrong thing. So we have Adele, Alex, Megan, and myself, MOD Administrator. And I want to give a name to my new group chat. And I'm going to say early in career event planning squad. And obviously starting this chat, I can say hi all, and we can get going. Obviously, once we start sharing files into this chat, into this group chat, all of them will be stored into this tab in here, and you'll be able to select them quickly. And you can also upload documents as you move on as well. Click on the Meet Now if you'd like a spontaneous meeting with your team as well. And also, if you click on adding a tab, this is where you can leverage different applications, M365 applications within your team specifically. So this would be a whiteboard, Viva Learning, OneNote, Stream, and if you click See All, you're going to have a larger list of applications that you can add to your group chat specifically, and you can just jump into those as you need. You can also get more apps from here if you click on this link, and that's when you'll be able to link additional applications such as a planner, for example, into your group chat. So this is the easy way of creating a group chat on your teams. But now let's switch to creating an actual team, right? And how do we do that? We go at the Teams icon on the left-hand navigation bar. And here you will be seeing a list of the teams that I have been added within. If I click on US Sales, I have the general channel. This is what everybody can see as part of this team specifically, the Sales East and the Sales West. And I can keep adding channels as I'm forming my team in the team side. And this is a list, of course. I'd rather keep them this way. I believe it's more organized if I keep them in this list format without seeing all the channels. And if I ever want to go to a specific teams, that's when I click and I see everything. This is just my personal way of keeping it stored. I believe it's a bit tidier. Let's put it like that. But this is just me. You have your own preferences. How do I create a team? Very straightforward. I go to the plus icon and here I have a few options. First of all, I can create a channel within a team that I'm already part of. So I can definitely click on this one and select the team that I want this channel to belong to. And you see all the teams that I'm part of. But for the purpose of today, I do not want to create a channel within a team. I would like to create an actual team. And also, if you'd like to join a team that is already created, you can click on this and enter the code in here, which the person who has created the team will be sharing with you. So once you enter the join code, you can be added to the team that it has been created already. Again, let's go to what we wanted to do, and that is create an actual team. You're creating a team from scratch. You have this option in here if you want to learn more. And I want to say team name. I will say early in career event, August 2024, or actually, yeah, August 2024. Yes, that's the month. And I'm going to say this team is created for the purpose, with the purpose of planning the early in career event. I do not know how to type in public, apologies, in August 2024. Now I have to choose the team type. So I want my team to be private. People need permission to join, so they'll have to ask me or the other owners of the team if they would like to join. Public, that means anyone in my organization can just join my team without necessarily a code or sending me an access request. Or org-wide, everyone in my organization automatically joins my team. So it's not even them clicking on the team and because they would like to join, they're added to that specific team. In this case, for the purpose of this demo, I'm trying to create an early in career event, and I also have a restricted team, a planning team. So I'm going to create a private team in this case, and I'm going to click on create. Nice work. Now I have to add members to my team. So I'm going to add Adele. I'm going to add Megan, and I'm going to add Alex, if I type his name correctly. Before adding them, I can decide if I want them to be owners of the team so they have full control, and that means they can also add new members to my team, or if I only want them to be members. They're able to edit and to contribute, but they're not able to add anyone else unless I approve that. So I'm going to add them as members for now. I can always change their status, and this is my team, early in career event. As you see, I have the general channel created by default in here. This is a standard channel where everybody has access. Oh, I have forgot to add actually my team. Apologies for that. It happens to everyone. Adele, Alex. I did not press OK most likely, and I thought I did. And Megan. And I'm going to click add. Done. So in my general channel, if I click on see all, you can see myself as an owner in here, and you can see Adele, Alex, and Megan as members. I can always check their change their status to owners if I'd like to. For example, I've made Adele an owner with myself, and Alex and Megan will remain as members for the purpose of today. In the general channel, I can start a post or an announcement, and everyone on the team will be able to see and contribute to this one. However, when we create a team, we normally want to have different kind of channels to keep everything organized. I can definitely do that by going into the early in career icon on the left-hand side, clicking on the three dots on more options, and this is where we can see a few things. First of all, you can hide it. If there's a team on your left-hand side navigation bar that you do not want to see anymore, but also you do not want to leave, you can hide it. You can manage the team. That means adding extra members or removing members from the team. Adding members, add channel. That's exactly what I want to do. Create a new channel. And I would like to say for this one, finance. This channel is created with the purpose of discussing the costs of the event. Choose a channel type. I can have a standard channel, so this means that everyone in my team can access the channel. Adele, Alex, and Megan, the members of my team, and anyone else who will be added afterwards to this team, were there any people to be added afterwards. A shared one, this means that I can share this with people and with teams in my organization or outside of my organization, and they will only see this channel. They will not have access to the entire team. They will only see this channel specifically, and I have to type their name out. Or the private. If I add a private option in here to my channel, only specific people on the team have access, right? So Adele, Alex, and Megan, not all of them will have access unless I make it standard. But for this time, I will say I want to make it private, and I'm going to click on create. And I'm going to add Megan as part of this one. And also I will add her as an owner of this channel. She's in charge of taking care of the finance part of the event, right? I do not want Adele or Alex to interfere with this part, not necessarily because I do not want their input. I just want them to focus on something else. So I'll click on add. And now, as you see, this channel is locked. I see a little login here. I know it's private as well. And if I click on this one, and I go to the people, it's only myself and Megan. So for now, we're the only two people in this call. And Megan can also add new members to this channel as well, now that she is an owner, and I have a description in here. Let's move on, and I want to create another channel. And I want to say for this one, social activities. This channel is dedicated to brainstorming social activities for the event. To be honest, I want everyone to be able to contribute to this channel, right? All ideas are really great from everybody. So I want to recommend also that people show this channel in their channel lists, and I'm going to click create. This is similar to the general one, right? But this is only dedicated to the social activities. So nothing else should be discussed apart from the social activities in this part. This is an example of how you can organize a team when you're creating one in Microsoft Teams as well, and how to keep track of all the channels that you have in here. Check the permissions as well. One quick mention that I would like to make in here: when you're working on a project, you're creating a team dedicated to that project, and the project ends, and the project was a success. So you don't really need this team anymore, and you don't really need to share files anymore. Just remove the permissions and double check and periodically review the membership to your channels to just make sure that you're compliant and secure all the way through, and everyone has access to what they should be having access to. That's the first part that I wanted to cover today. But now if I move on to the activity bit, this is how we manage our notifications. So as you see in here, I have quite a few notifications from Viva Insights. These are the only notifications that I have because it's a fictitious tenant, so I don't have anyone mentioning me. But within your tenant, you can filter them by unread, and that's specifically when you're going to see what you have missed out. Perhaps you were on a call, or ad mentioned. If anyone is ad mentioning you, it would be good to start your notifications, specifically see where you were ad mentioned and prioritize answering to those. Furthermore, if I click on the filter, I can even type keywords and see what the notifications were. In my case, if I type insights, because these are the only ones that I get in this tenant, I can see that it's selecting all the insights ones. But for you, obviously, we're going to be keywords, and you're going to have a different result in this one. Last but not the least, if you click on the three dots, you can mark everything as read if you have too many notifications, and the notification settings will take you to the settings pane, and you can choose to play sounds with notifications, with the incoming call requests to join, change your display if you'd like to, missed activity emails, you can turn that off, and you can see that this is split per chat and channels, meetings, and you can go through all of them and just personalize it the way it would work the best for you. Now, from the activity bit, I'm going to move to the three ellipses right next to my name. And here, there's a couple of things we can do. I can click on settings, first of all. And when I click on the settings, I have the general, accounts and orgs, privacy, notifications. You've seen this previously, appearance and accessibility, and a few other downstairs. These downstairs on the down part of the page. In the general one, obviously, you can choose again, you can schedule your out of office, suggested replies, spell check as well. If I go to the account and organizations, if you have multiple accounts, you'll be able to see them listed down in here. In my case, this is the only one. In terms of the privacy, this is where you can manage your do not disturb, manage the priority access. For example, if you're adding your manager in here or your colleagues. Blocked contacts, nobody's really using this feature. You can choose to have read receipts as well, surveys, all the options to kind of personalize the teams as you'd like it to see. And on the appearance and accessibility, this is where you can define the theme, whether you prefer to have light theme, dark theme. I'll definitely go for the dark because of my eyes, and it's way easier for my eye fatigue to work with a dark screen, of course. Chat density, whether you'd like it comfy or compact. choose the language as well. How do you like your messages to be translated, and so on. So these are kind of the main things. And if you click on the files and links, on the files and links, you can choose to open Word, PowerPoint, and Excel files, either in Teams or in the browser. So it's completely up to you. Normally, I keep it on the browser. So when someone is sharing a link with me and I click on that link, it opens up a new tab in my browser. The app permissions, these are the applications that I have permissions with within my team. In here, also managed by my admin. My calls, if I'd like to put a voicemail when someone is calling me and I cannot take the call, I can register a nice voicemail and just add it in here. And the caption and transcripts as well. You can automatically identify me in a caption and transcript and always show live captions in a meeting. This is turned off for me, but if you'd like to turn it on, this is where you can do it. Last thing that I wanted to show, well, two more things that I wanted to show you, how to manage your apps. So as you see on the left-hand side, I have a few applications that are pinned. I can always unpin them just by clicking right and click unpin. And it has disappeared. And I have Viva Connections, Viva Learning, and some Power Apps. But if I click on the three dots, I can view more apps. And I can keep adding applications and leverage them as I move on. So for example, I want to open the planner. And if I click right on Planner, I can actually pin the Planner application and it's going to show up right beneath, below the Power Apps. And I can keep editing my day, my tasks, and my plan, having the Planner application on the left-hand bar. If you want to get more applications, you can click on the More Apps. And here you're going to have a list of internal and external applications also built by Microsoft, but not only, that you can add to your teams as well. For example, I want to add forms. I just click on add. I can add it to a team specifically. Let's say I want to add it to general because we in the US sales general, we are creating many, many forms. So that application would be really good for us to have into the team specifically. And now it has taken me to my general and I have added a tab at the top of this channel. So I've created also a notification for this one. And this is really the last one. If you go back to the three ellipses in here, how to keep track of everything that is coming to Teams. We're constantly working on improving this application and making it better. How do you keep track of that? You go to the three ellipses, right below the settings, you have the help button. If you click on the help button, first of all, you understand a bit better how to troubleshoot some issues. You have some video trainings as well on how to leverage Teams. But the most important is what's new and suggest a feature. Do you have a new feature you'd like to see in Teams? Let us know, and we're going to send that over to the product group and we're going to try to make it reality. But if you click on what's new, this is going to open up a new page where we publish everything that is coming into Microsoft Teams public preview and targeted release. And that's how you can keep track of all the updates that are coming for our lovely application. Thank you for today. I hope this was useful and we will see you next week.